For 15 years of marriage, I lost my chance to be a mother, forever shielding Leo from a knife attack. He embraced his first love and their twins, saying, "Don't overthink it, just fulfilling her dream of motherhood." I smiled, slipping off my wedding ring. Funny. I'm fulfilling one of my own widowhood without the corpse. 3 months later, he knelt on a Paris street begging me back. The kids are gone. Claire's out. I waved the equity papers for my new company with a light laugh. "Mr. Leo, bankruptcy suits you. Perfect gigolo material." Later, as news of his company's acquisition flashed on my phone, I sipped red wine atop the Alps. My assistant asked if it'd take his desperate call. My finger flicked across the screen. Spam? Delete? 15 years, a full 15 years. I thought Leo and I were solid, child-free by choice. The perfect couple then. That bastard walked in with a pair of bouncing twins. The older one was already 12. Leo stood in our living room, his arm around Claire, his precious first love. That expression, I'll never forget it. He actually had the gall to explain, "Vivian, don't overthink it. I'm just granting Claire's wish to be a mother. The kids are under my name. You'll be their mother too." He paused, as if doing me some huge favor. "This way, my parents won't pressure you anymore about kids. Less stress, right?" Stress? I looked at him, at the face I'd shared a bed with for 15 years, and nausea churned in my gut. 15 years ago, he'd pissed off the wrong people. When thugs cornered him, I threw myself in front of him, taking the knife meant for him. I survived. But my chance at motherhood died that day. Because of that, his mother never missed a chance to sneer at me. Turns out, she'd had grandkids all along. I'd been played for a fool for over a decade. A wave of pure revulsion hit my throat. I couldn't speak another word. I turned and walked out. One more second in that room, and I'd have vomited. This marriage? Over. A few days later, a phone call slammed into me. The admissions office of an international school chirped, "Mrs. Leo, Ocean and Luna Leo's application materials are in your email. Confirm and submit." Ocean Leo? Luna Leo? Father Leo. Blood roared in my ears, then drained away. My fingers trembled opening the email attachment. Black and white, ironclad proof. The mother? Claire. I stormed straight to Leo's office. His secretary, Lynn, saw me impaled, eyes darting, stammering, Mrs. Leo? What brings you, Mr. Leo?" "He's with a guest." "What guest can I see?" I sneered. "Move." Shoving Lynn aside, I wrenched open his office door. "Leo?" He was on the phone. He spun around, the fake warmth on his face freezing solid. He hung up fast, jerking his head for Lynn to scram. "Vivian?" He forced a smile. "Miss me?" "What brings you here?" "Miss him." My stomach roiled. I slammed the printed application forms onto his obscenely expensive desk. "Explain." Seeing those papers, the color vanished from Leo's face. He sucked in a breath, feigning calm. "It was an accident. Vivian, you're my rightful wife. That won't change." "So there are 2 extra kids?" "We crack." I put every ounce of strength into the slap. It snapped his head sideways, leaving a vivid red handprint. "Leo, you lying sack of shit." My whole body shook, tears breaking free. Did I choose not to have kids? You know damn well why. That knife I took for you ruined me. And you? You ran straight to your precious first love to fulfill her dream, and managed to pop out to 12-year-old bastards? "Leo, you're unbelievable," he panted, his fury softening into a plea. He tried to grab me. "Vivian, I know I'm a bastard. I screwed up, but we're not ordinary people. 2 kids don't threaten your place. They're just what?" I shoved him back like trash. "If not for that school call, how long were you planning to hide this? Until they were burying you?" 12 years, Leo. You lied for 12 goddamn years." I stared him down. "Why 12 years ago?" Leo's eyes flickered with a patronizing pain. "That year, after your accident, Mom pushed hard for a divorce. It was brutal, Claire. She found me, said she could fix it, on one condition, give her a child." I agreed. He searched my face, hunting for pity. "Vivian, believe me, Mrs. Leo is only you. Forever." "Claire, enough." I recoiled like bitten by a snake. A crushing wave of disappointment and ice washed over me. "Leo, you make me sick." His mouth opened. Nothing came out. I turned and left, each step on broken glass. His solution to the problem? Knock up his ex to shut his mother up. And me, the wife who took the knife, lost everything. A complete joke. Home. I was a cornered beast, eyes bloodshot. I started the purge. Every shared asset, every stock holding listed, lawyers called, divorce papers drafted, my wedding ring. I ripped it off, tossed it on the dresser like garbage. Leo, you thought the hollow title Mrs. Leo could cage Vivian? Dream on. Liars get dumped. Years of smart investments meant my assets matched his. I called my assistant. That overseas project we eyed? Launch it now. We're going solo. Clean break from Leo Enterprises. Viv? But Mr. Leo, I want a divorce. Leo cheated. 12-year-old loved children. Gouge him dry in the asset division. My voice was Arctic ice. My assistant gasped. Got it. Leo probably dreamed of his perfect harem, wanted dignity, the shiny facade, and to keep me dangling? Not a chance. I hired the best divorce lawyer. Investigators dug into Claire and her brats. Sure enough, Leo hid them well tucked away in Seascape Manor, the priciest real estate. Reading the report, my heart felt flayed. His loyalty died the day I took that knife, playing house for over a decade, juggling to families. What an act. Fury and nausea surged. A dull ache sharpened in my chest, a sudden, stabbing pain tore through my lower abdomen. Wrong. I fumbled for my phone. The front door opened. Leo walked in. He saw me on the floor. The glaring divorce papers. Rage exploded. Vivian? Divorce? Over those kids? I explained. My parents know. You're threatening me? Pain blurred my vision. Sweat soaked my back. Words failed. I choked out. Hospital. Leo froze, finally seeing my state. He stepped forward. His phone rang. One glance at the screen, he snatched it, voice tight with unfamiliar panic. Hello? What's wrong with Luna? Okay, on my way. Hanging up, he didn't spare me a look, grabbed his keys. Hospital called. Luna's hurt. Gotta go. Talk later. The door slammed shut. Silence swallowed the world. Agony ripped through my abdomen. Warm wetness spread. Darkness took me. With my last shred of strength, I hit the emergency call button. I woke to hospital white. The doctor held a chart. Expression complicated. Ms. Vivian, you were 13 weeks pregnant. Didn't you know? What? I jolted up. Impossible. I can't. He pushed his glasses up. Results are clear. Your injury 12 years ago was severe, but recovery was better than expected. This time, severe emotional shock caused a miscarriage. Miscarried. My baby came and went without me ever knowing. An invisible fist crushed my heart. Breathless pain. A crueler joke from fate. Leo killed our only possible child. After the doctor left, I stared numbly at my phone. A night passed. Not a word from Leo. His world held only Claire's children. My heart died then. Not even ashes remained. 3 days later, I discharged myself, a walking corpse. At the lobby entrance, fate's punchline. Leo held a girl's hand. Her eyes, his exact copy, clung to him, crying prettily, Daddy, don't go. Stay with me. Leo looked pained, voice soft, sweetheart. Luna, Daddy's just doing paperwork. Be right back, okay? He looked up, saw me. His tenderness vanished, replaced by panicked guilt. He hurried over. Vivian, why are you here? I smirked, voice raspy. Own the place. He frowned, oozing his nauseating reassurance. I said, forget the kids. You're still Mrs. Leo. You. Before he finished, the girl Luna snapped. She pointed, shrieking, you're the bad woman. You stole my daddy. Made mommy cry. Bad woman. Go away. Get away. She launched herself at me like a missile, shoving hard. Off balance, I stumbled. My stitched abdomen screamed. Sweat exploded. Eyes pinned us. Leo stood frozen, face stony, silent. Rage detonated under Luna's smug, vicious glare. I swung, hard. A stinging slap cracked across her face. Smack. Luna shrieked, hitting the floor. Vivian, you're insane. Leo finally moved, a furious lion grabbing my wrist, crushing bone. She's a child. How could you? Guess women who never had kids are heartless. His words, poison-tipped ice, stabbed my ruined heart. I looked at him, laughed, a cold, brittle sound. Yeah, I'm cruel, but not cruel enough for your family's brand of trash. Shut up, he roared. Luna on the floor clutched his pants, sniffling, voice clear despite tears. Daddy, don't be mad. It's my fault. I missed you. Mommy says you'll come back to us soon. This lady won't let go. I just want Daddy. Clap, clap, clap. I applauded slowly, eyes locked on Leo. Impressive. Chip off the old Claire block. Teary manipulation. She's outdone her teacher. Leo's temple vein throbbed. She's a child. What more do you want? He shoved me. Pain ripped through me again, deeper than the wound. Seeing Luna's naked malice, 15 years of fury and shame erupted. I swung back with everything I had. Another brutal slap cracked across Leo's face. Leo, Control your bastard brats. My voice was raw, but sharp. Until those divorce papers are signed, keep your mistakes hidden. Trash breeds trash. Don't let them bite. I turned and walked. Behind me, Luna's wails, Leo's bellowing, and hushed gossip. Screw them. Vivian was done. That afternoon, headlines exploded. Leo Enterprises CEO's decade-long affair. 12-year-old love children. Clear photos of Claire, the twins. Leo cradling Luna. Leo's mother, the vicious old bat, called instantly, shrieking, "Vivian, you barren sow, hitting my grandchildren? Get back here and apologize." I spoke coldly into the phone. Apologize? To your dog of a son and his bastards? Dream on. Save it for court, old woman. Your cushy life's over. Tell Leo to brace for the subpoena. I hung up. Ordered my lawyer. Sue now. My hospital days weren't idle. I tracked every penny Leo shifted. Every shady asset under Claire's name. What was mine? Not one cent escaped. I controlled the narrative. Claire whined she wasn't a homewrecker. I posted our marriage certificate date online. Proof? Her pricey just friends gifts and property records. Evidence she'd been the mistress for years. Leo's motherhood dream crap. Bullshit. Sperm banks exist. 3 days later, a haggard Leo appeared, unshaven, hollow-eyed. His look mixed resentment and exhaustion. Vivian, he rasped. Happy now? Ocean and Luna are abroad. Claire's gone, out of your sight. He paused, pleading, please, 15 years, help me. Just say publicly we divorced long ago. Give the company air. I looked at him like the joke he was. Still, he thought I was unreasonable? That I couldn't tolerate his mistakes? Still trying to guilt me into saving him? Leo, I smiled faintly. Eyes glacial. You think I cared about a hollow title? Hope sparked. I know you care about me. Help me save face. The company survives. We fine? I cut him off, pulled the prepared divorce papers from my bag, slammed them down. Sign, and I'll help. Leo's hope died. He stared at the papers, face twisting. I didn't want real divorce. Vivian, I just wanted to protect your mistakes while I fixed your mess, right? I finished for him, tapped the papers, sign, black and white. They'll believe it. Leo hesitated, searched my eyes. Company panic 1, he grabbed a pen, barely skimmed, scrawled his name. Done, he sighed, relief washing over him, reached to hug me. I sidestepped like avoiding plague. Voice arctic. Mr. Leo, boundaries, the sight of you sickens me. His arm hung mid-air, dropped, nodded, defeated, heading to the guest room. Seeing his signature, my last ripple of feeling stilled. Goodbye, Leo. That night, Leo Enterprises official account rushed out a statement. Leo and Vivian Leo mutually agreed to divorce some time ago due to irreconcilable differences. Attached the signed papers. I watched my phone, smiled, so eager. Fine, have it. I logged into my socials, tagged Leo Enterprises and Leo directly, posted the papers. Caption: free, do not contact. Blocked him everywhere, outside my door. Muffled sighs. Pacing, he panicked, regretted, too late. Minutes later, footsteps faded. The front door shut, severed, the internet exploded. Anyone could see. No final decree. Claire stayed trash, Vivian could divorce. But Claire would never be Mrs. Leo. Next morning, first flight to France, final act. Dumping all my Leo Enterprises stock, fast, slightly below market, but profitable. Cash out, simultaneously. Lawyers sued Claire to claw back everything bought with my marital assets. Leo thought fake papers fixed things. Dream on. I played along for the cash and freedom. Claire? She'd choke on every stolen penny. When the dust settled, I took the miscarriage discharge paper, placed it gently on the nightstand. Leo, enjoy this gift? Then boarded the plane. Didn't look back. Later, I learned Leo got summoned to his mother's mansion the day I left. Why? His precious twins couldn't adjust abroad, crying to come home. Madame Leo, heartbroken, fetched them instantly. She met her son at the door, scolding. I told you Vivian was trash. You insisted on marrying her. Look now. Scandal. The children are traumatized. You're ruined. Divorced? Good. Marry Claire. Give them a real family. Leo yanked his tie loose. Irritated mom. Stop meddling. Vivian cooperating with that statement saved the company. Weren't they supposed to lay low abroad? Why bring them back? Lay low. Luna has nightmares about that witch hitting her. Ocean gets bullied at school. Leo children don't take this. Madame Leo hugged the kids protectively. Leo, they're the Leo bloodline. If Vivian touches them again, fine, she won't. Leo rubbed his temples, agreeing my slap was excessive, but remembering Luna's provocation. But Luna, respect your elders, got it. Luna pouted, defiant. Madam Leo shielded her. Luna did nothing wrong. Vivian hogged your wife title for years. Should have been gone. She pressed. When are you marrying Claire? Leo's head throbbed. He'd just tricked me into signing, hoping to fix things later. His mother pushed harder. He mumbled excuses, planning to buy me pink diamond earrings. He remembered I loved diamonds. Back when we were poor, a simple band thrilled me. He picked the gift, bought ludicrously expensive roses, returned home full of reconciliation, opened the door, dark, silent. He flicked the light. The luxurious space felt too cold. His heart plunged, ran to the bedroom, my half of the closet. Empty. Panic seized him. He dialed my number. The number you have dialed is not in service. He panicked, utterly, called Lynn, voice shaking. Find her. Find Vivian. Now. Not in service. She'd erased herself. Terror drowned him. He remembered the dead disappointment in my eyes when he pushed the papers. My world-shattering fury discovering the twins. Ghosts of a younger Vivian, eyes full of him. Silently accusing. He slapped himself hard twice. His gaze snagged on the nightstand. A white slip, out of place. He grabbed it. Discharge summary, spontaneous abortion. The words burned into his retinas. The day Claire called about Luna's injury. The day he'd left me, pale and begging for the hospital, slamming the door. In the hospital lobby, when I'd gone crazy. Now he knew. Vivian, our baby. His legs buckled. He collapsed, hands clawing his hair, sobs tearing from him. Lynn called. Mr. Leo? Found her. Ms. Vivian. She went to France. But after that, trails cold. Find her. Turn the world upside down. Leo screamed into the phone, a broken man. I need to ask her. I need to know. While Leo searched like a madman, my crack team and I conquered overseas markets. Negotiations, project grabs, new company setup. 5 months later, my firm, Vista Capital, stood firm in Paris. My assistant and I lounged on the CT Dazzler. Sun, sand, chilled cocktails. She sighed blissfully. Viv, this life? Unimaginable before. Sun, sand, eye candy. Should have dumped the loser sooner. She nudged me, winking. Hey Viv, fancy a fling? With your cash, your style? Prime pickings, just fun. I chuckled. Before I could tease back, movement caught my eye. Down the beach, a disheveled figure stumbled towards us. My smile died. My assistant followed my gaze, nearly dropping her glass. Holy Leo, how'd he find us? I swear I didn't leak. I patted her arm. He'd find a way. Just slower than expected. 5 months. Leo gasped for breath, gaunt, suit wrinkled, missing cufflinks, tie askew. The once arrogant CEO looked like a down-and-out drifter. He stopped before my sunshade, then, thud, he kneeled on the scorching sand. We stared, shocked. Leo. I slid off my sunglasses, voice flat. No occasion. Can't accept such homage. He looked up, bloodshot eyes, raw pain and begging. Vivian, come back, please. I laughed, incredulous. Back to play mommy to your mistakes. Leo, is your ego titanium plated? No, not them. He shook his head frantically. Reaching for my hand, I coldly withdrew. The kids are gone, to the ends of the earth. Claire's history. Vivian, my fault. Forgive me. Don't leave. These 5 months. Hell, too late. I replaced my sunglasses, blocking his pathetic gaze. Memory failing. Mr. Leo, you announced our divorce, not final. He grasped at straws, voice cracking. Just papers. No decree. Legally, we're still married. Huh. I scoffed, standing, looking down. Leo, forget the term financial leverage. The decree, signed, sealed, delivered the first month I landed, courtesy of your mother. Yours is probably tucked in her treasure box. Doubt me? Ask mommy dearest. Leo froze, utterly shattered. I signaled my bodyguards. 2 huge men hauled the broken man away. He persisted, a human barnacle, haunting my hotel, my office, until he saw Vista Capital's imposing HQ. Saw me, cool and commanding. Saw my company mirroring his own fallen empire. He seized on a twisted logic, cornering me after work, eyes crazed with hope. Vivian, I knew it. Starting this company, doing this, it's because you still love me. I'm still in your heart. His delusion made me laugh. Leo, did Claire's bathwater pickle your brain? You spawned 2 kids with her, still peddling the one true love act. Have some dignity. His face purpled. No, no feelings. Back then, Mom pressured me. The doctor said you couldn't. I'm the only Leo son. I had no choice. Spare me. Done with his script, I signaled the guards to remove him, pulled out my phone, took a crystal clear photo of his wretched, desperate face, sent it to Claire, sent it to his mother. Instant results. Within a week, Leo vanished from my world. Peace. A year later, I returned, team and profits in tow, ready to conquer home turf. Landing, a news alert popped. Leo Enterprises CEO Leo marries Claire. I skimmed the text-only announcement. No photos. Smirked. Claire got her prize. Whatever. Not my circus. Shaking my head, I headed straight to Vista Capital. Fate loves irony. My first major project. Head-to-head with Leo Enterprises. My assistant worried. Viv? Leo Enterprises is the local kingpin. Kingpin? I arched a brow, old fire igniting. Let's see if this old snake's tougher than the new dragon. Facing Leo. Vivian must win. Old scores settled. I'd gutted him during the divorce, dumping stock, causing panic. Now Vista Capital was a powerhouse. Money, resources, contacts, crushing his struggling empire. Yet he dared approach for collaboration. In the boardroom, Leo wore expensive tailoring, clinging to past glory, but exhaustion and bluster bled through. Ms. Vivian, long time, he offered his hand. I walked past him to the head chair. Mr. Leo, state your business. I'm busy. He retracted his hand, stiffly sitting. Heard Vista is bidding on the West China project. Domestic waters are murky. Going solo? Risky. Why not? Partner? Combined strengths. Better odds. Combined strengths. I laughed, leaning forward slightly. Leo, what delusion fuels your strength? Leo Enterprises, to me, is barely a competitor. I skewered his pretense. I was overseas, not blind. Marrying Claire? Boardroom knives out. Leo Enterprises, wobbling like a drunk. A dismissive smile. What exactly are you bringing to this fight? My words flayed his pride. He clenched his fists, knuckles white. Then, a sickening shift. The investment world here, still a man's game. Women, ultimately. He trailed off, the condescension thick. Leo? I cut him off, ice in my voice. Ditch the sexist garbage. You and Claire? Irrelevant. We are done. I pointed to the door. Out. He shot up, face contorted, mask gone. Vivian? Must you be this vicious? 15 years together. Leo. I stayed seated, meeting his gaze. Calm as a stranger. Salvage some dignity. Get out, he glared, chest heaving. A defeated rooster. Stormed out, slamming the door. He'd forgotten who fought beside him in boardrooms, who taught him business is war, blind to gender. He left. My assistant rushed in, grinning. Viv? West China. Our bid won. Contract pending details. I smiled. Leo dreaming of old tricks. This game runs on speed, efficiency, cold hard cash. Leo never got a chance to sabotage the project. His own house combusted. Video surfaced online. Him and Claire screaming on the street. Claire, a harpy, slapped him hard in public. Leo erupted, finger jabbing, shouting, dignity obliterated, comments flooded. Oh ho, true love, mommy dearest slapping sense into him. Scumbag meets gold digger. Lock them in. Don't divorce. Spare the gene pool. Queen Vivian wins. Dump trash. Build an empire. Solo slay. Queen, don't look back. Rotten leftovers stay in the bin. I watched the circus, shared the top solo slay comment, added, relax, rotten leftovers. Trashed. New kingdom only. My reply sparked a queen rules. Frenzy, seizing momentum. I wined and dined key clients' wives. Bonds strengthened. Deals deepened. The West China contract. Vista Capitals, no contest. News broke. Industry shockwaves. Learning Vista's leader was Leo's betrayed, dumped but shrewdly enriched ex-wife. The looks directed at Leo held pure, undiluted scorn. At a high society gala, Leo's rivals needled Claire. Mrs. Leo? Oh, pardon, Ms. Claire alone? Where's Leo? Off fulfilling someone else's dream. T-esque. Some climb by womb. Classless. Can't help. Just drags him down exactly. Old Madame Leo despised even Vivian. This one? Huh. Claire couldn't handle it. Her weapon was teary fragility. In this world of pedigree and steel, she was costume jewelry. Face flushed, then paled. She stomped off, hunting Leo to wine, sipping champagne. I watched. Claire grabbed Leo's arm in a corner, frantic, pointing my way. Leo's face darkened, hardened. Claire yanked his arm again. His bottled rage exploded. Enough. He shoved her off, voice ragged, cutting the room's murmur. Constant whining. Look at yourself. All eyes snapped to them. Leo burned with shame. He shot Claire a venomous look, stormed out, left her alone, drowning in pity and mockery. Married months. Already? See? Wrong league. Force fit never works. Claire's transparent. Pushing those kids for Leo money. Old Madam Leo? Sharp? Vivian barely got crumbs. The whispers reached Claire. Her face turned ashen. Surprisingly, days later, Madam Leo, my haughty ex-mother-in-law, contacted me. Coffee shop, below my office. She sat, perfectly groomed, but her usual malice buried under deep fatigue and forced calm. Her gaze held. Humility? Vivian, heard you're back. You look radiant. Business thriving. She stirred her coffee, tentative, unburdened, naturally. I replied coolly. She flinched, sighed. I thought, letting Claire in. The kids have their mother. Leo settled, family secure, but that homewrecker, bitterness leaked, poisoning the kids against me. Demands, a yacht, property deeds, insatiable, eyeing company shares. She looked up, desperate, reaching for my hand. Vivian, I see now. You're the fit for Leo Enterprises. I regret it. Never should have let them near. Will you come back? Urgency crept in. Ray marry Leo Enterprises. Yours, chairwoman. Mine, chairwoman? I blinked, thought I misheard. Then, absurdity washed over me. Give it to me, I echoed, dripping scorn. Yes, all yours. She nodded eagerly. That wedding? Show. Meaningless. Not legal. Those kids? Just placeholders. Leo inheritance? They get nothing. She grabbed again. Vivian, only you cared about Leo Enterprises. Come back, please. I looked at this woman who despised me, blamed me, now groveling. The irony choked me. I laughed softly, gently pulling my hand back. I sipped my coffee, calm, final, to late. Madam Leo too. Late? She stammered. You remarried? No. I set my cup down, met her eyes, clear, decisive. But Vivian doesn't backtrack. Frankly, I leaned in slightly, delivering the verdict. Leo isn't fit to shine my shoes. I stood, grabbed my bag, walked out, didn't look back. Through the window, I saw her freeze, a statue drained of life, face pale, utterly defeated. My heart was stone. No one waits forever. The day he walked in with those twins, betraying 15 years, Vivian's life erased Leo, forever. After that, Leo truly vanished. He and Claire, stewing in resentment and greed, dragged on. No marriage certificate. Fine, mongrels fighting, saved my eyes. Vista Capital surged, big wins. I took a break, flew to Switzerland, skiing, landing in Zurich. My assistant called. Viv? Leo. Again, camping at the office. I said you're vacationing. He sounded broken. I stood under the Alps, breathing crisp air, gazing at majestic peaks, utterly serene. Block him. Everywhere. Trash updates. Unnecessary Roger. Leo and I. Done. Sporadic news trickled in under Vista Capital and rivals. Leo Enterprises crumbled, nearing collapse. Leo finally buckled, resigned as CEO. Kept a token stake, income slashed. His fights with Claire became gossip fodder. Paparazzi snapped them shoving, screaming outside a hospital. Rumor, Luna bullied a classmate. Huge lawsuit. Expulsion. Each blamed the other for raising brats. The twins, spoiled rotten, notorious rich kid troublemakers. Leo's albatross. I never saw Leo again. A big city. He seemed to avoid my orbit. Maybe he finally understood the chasm between us. He wallowed in the mud, paying for betrayal and stupidity. I stood on heights he'd never reach, atop the mountain, bundled against the cold. I held rich red wine below, a vast, pure white world. My assistant approached, phone lit, a persistent unknown number flash. Domestic? Viv? It's Leo's number, take it? She whispered. My gaze skimmed the screen, not a flicker. My fingertip flicked the cold glass. Spam, a crisp delete sound. I raised my glass to the immense sky. A silent toast to new life. The icy wind, carrying snow, howled past, sweeping away the past. Life is long. Vivian lives only for herself. That's all for today's story. Thank you for listening. This is when love turns into harm. The tales I share, drawn from life or woven from imagination, are meant to offer you connection, reflection, and perhaps solace or newfound strength. If you long to see your own reflection in others' journeys, or seek a glimmer of light within the maze of emotions, Subscribe to When Love Turns into Harm. Listen with your heart. Explore the stories of life.